Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my page, y'all. Welcome to the replay. Welcome to Late Night Crafting with Amy from AZ Designs. We're here. Come on in, y'all. We're going to get crafty and we're going to use the July Club kit for the month. And you're going to love it, okay? I hope you love it. Let's just say that. So let me get my video pulled up so that you guys know everything that is going on. So comment the word board, BOARD, and that will allow my page to send you a message with all the details that you're going to need. And I'm going to show you what we're going to do. So we have a brand new interchangeable piece that we think you're going to love. So let's go find everybody. We are late night crafting, y'all. Hello, Miss Shelly. Welcome back, girl. Welcome back. Okay, so comment the word board, B-O-A-R-D. We have a new interchangeable that is listed on Etsy. I'm going to tell you all about it. Hi, Lisa Dolan. I'm good, y'all. I'm tired. I was going to sit down, but then last minute I was like, nope, I got to get up for this one because I was just feeling it. So I'm going to share this into my broadcast channel. Make sure you join that. It's super important. Thank you, Zach. I can't see.
Super important for awesome deals.
Yeah, super important for awesome deals. So let me show you what we're going to do. First of all, we're going to start with our club kit for the month. Okay. So when you comment the word board, B-O-A-R-D, not bored as in B-O-R-E-D, like this lady's boring me. Never is that me.
Wait, those are spelled different?
You are going to pay $25.99 for this, okay? It's a kit that comes directly to your door. However, before you enroll for this, join our perks program. It's $20 a month. You get $20 back in product credit, and you get 30% off all of our chalk products, including this kit, which makes it $19.99. No brainer. Hello, everybody. I know, Debbie. Debbie, I saw your message. I will get back to you. I promise you. I hope you guys are doing okay. Hi, Vanetta. So, y'all, we're going to use this. It is called Vegetable Garden. And I've got something cute for you that you can put in your kitchen. So this is Vegetable Garden. In your kit, throwing things around, you're going to get a tote bag. You're going to get a mini squeegee when you join for the very first time. And then you're going to get 3 ink colors. You're going to get Ocean Mist, Berry, and Cadet. So all of this that I'm showing you right here, after you join our perks program, you can add this to your cart for only $19.99. You're charged on the 5th of every month, and then every single month you get a brand new kit. So we're going to use this. I'm just going to use the transfer tonight. Let's see. Thanks, Shelly. Girl, I live and breathe, y'all. Live and breathe, y'all. Period, the end. All right, y'all, I do have shorts on, so don't judge me. I've got these cute little shorts on. I don't know what they're called, but they're the kind that have, like, the liner in them, and I've been wearing them all day because I've been working in the garage. And I'm going to have to get me some more. So if you see me walk around here and it looks like I don't have shorts on, I promise you I do. My sister has some. And she wears short shorts too. Hey, Rach. Okay, so I'm going to take this off. And guess what? Let me scoot back because I don't know that you're going to see this. Hello, Terry. Look what we're doing. Oh, it's a cutting board and it's interchangeable. And guess what? This whole kit right here is one listing on Etsy. And you're going to get it 25% off tonight. You're welcome. Okay? So these right here happen to be all the little vegetables that match your transfer, y'all. Look how cute. I don't even know, but they go there, okay? And then you're going to get these spacers right here. And these are going to go on your board. And you're going to take this chicken wire looking stuff and you're going to create like a little basket. And you're going to stick your little veggies in there. Isn't that cute? So this right here is one of the sets, okay? You get the board and you get the vegetables, all right? And you can use the vegetables however you like. But then we also added an additional listing, 25% off until midnight. It is 6, it's a set of 6. So you get the tulips, you're going to get lemons, so they'll slide in your basket. You're going to get utensils for the kitchen. You're going to get these little things, I don't know, I put them as greenery. And then you're going to get let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's eggs, and then you get a chicken or a rooster, whatever you want to call it. So that is a separate listing, and it's an add-on. So we have an interchangeable cutting board, I guess you could say. And we're going to use a couple of these veggies tonight. So comment the word board, B-O-A-R-D. Grab it before midnight, because otherwise it's going to be full price. Okay, so we're going to start painting. And I got a brand new cutting board, not cutting board. I got a new cardboard all ready to go. Because that other one, let's see, do I even need, yes. So the add-ons, separate listing, but they're both 25% off until midnight. Okay, so I need to figure out what veggies I want to use. I think that's what I'm going to do. I want to do the carrots because we're going to paint these. Y'all, the other day, I thought this was corn. What is this? Awesome, Kathy! What is this, y'all? This right here. It's okay, Lisa. You only live once. I'm in my YOLO era. And my tired era. And my shipping era. You know, you only live once. Okay, I'm going to do, I think that's a tomato. We're going to do the tomato. I think we're going to do, what is this? Oh, that's a cucumber. Okay, what is this? This guy right here. This is a pepper, right? This is a turnip, radish. I don't even know. Whatever. Peas. Is this a jalapeno? Yes. I'm asking y'all too many questions to answer all at once because the comments are so delayed, it's not even going to matter. Because I'm not really going to know what's happening. So, I'm just going to put these right there. Maybe Zach can paint those. Just kidding. Butternut squash. I don't know what these colors are. Yeah, the whole family is living YOLO era, right? You're absolutely correct. You only live once, and that is the era that I am living in currently. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to grab a brush. We had to do some surgery to this big old can of paint. This can of paint has seen better days. My mom would lose her absolute mind if she saw what condition this paint was in, but you know, last minute. This is sheepskin and Folk Art Home Decor. It's the brand, Folk Art. I don't know why it says Home Decor, but that's their branding. I'm not gonna knock it. All right, I'm just gonna give each one of these, I think. Well, I'm just gonna do it. Yes, I'm gonna do each one of these in this color, the background, and then we're going to figure out what we're going to do for the actual individual vegetables themselves. But I need to pull up the old Google because I need to figure out what colors. I don't eat a lot of vegetables, so I don't know what half of these, I mean, I know what they are, but I don't know the colors. So, call it what it is. Lisa's going to be living off ramen noodles. It's okay. Holly, I did the math, and I think I'm at like 70 orders left. But my YOLO era sister is coming over tomorrow. She says she's leaving her house at 9:30, which makes me cringe. Just because she's bringing her entire posse with her, and my two. So she's coming over to help tomorrow. And then we're going to enjoy the rest of the day. Because I've already got the pickup scheduled for all the hundreds of pieces for Saturday. The mailman doesn't know what's going to hit him. So, he did. He is currently working on, I don't even know, the old-fashioned inserts. The Christmas, what is that? Christmas vacation inserts. But I got a lot done. And I have no tennis shoes on. Help is on the way! I know, Rach. It's okay. It's okay. You're going to be okay. Rachel's going to do her Friday Live sale right here from my house. My house, my rules. I told her to put all of her stuff in a tub. It is family day. It is the 4th of July. She's not leaving early to go home to do her Friday Live sale. So she's going to do it right here. And she's going to feel so honored to be in my craft room. And she says she wants me to do it with her. And I'm like, we'll see. It's going to be a great day. I told her to put the kids to bed early because I'm not listening to any bickering. Because I might do like a whoop to all of them. Like that's the mood I'm in. So, watch out, world. All right, so we have a coat. Okay, we've got one coat on each veggie. Okay. Hey friends, hello Dana Lehman. Y'all, go shop Etsy. These brand new interchangeable cutouts are 25% off. All right, I am going to wipe this down. I don't know that Zach got around to do this because I threw this at him very last minute because I was getting the courage to talk to him about what I wanted to do for the club this month with him cutting 9,000 other pieces. And I was giving him my idea and he's like, well, just tell me when you want to make it happen. I'm like, tonight? He's like, I got you. Yeah, 8 kids with no bickering. It's not. Good, Rach. They need to get to bed. So anywho, how are y'all? I'm going to dry this off just a little bit before I paint it. 7:22 p.m. to be exact. Oh, is that what I told you? Good grief. You would. Did you miss July 1st? It was National Postal Workers Day. I didn't know that. Is it really? I mean, I didn't miss July 1st. He does. He always has my back. Alright, I think this is dry. Well, maybe not. I don't want to paint a wet surface. But we're going to paint all of this. You do not need to paint the spacers. And then we've got this. Alright, that looks good. Alright, let me grab this. I grabbed a pattern transfer too. We might put it on there. Alright, so I want to paint this in sheepskin as well. I was just wanting to go for like a lighter beigey color. Tomorrow we're having homemade like pizza oven pizza. And I think what I'm going to tell Zach to do is, instead of letting everybody make their own, because that was a little too much chaos for me, I think I'm just going to have him, and I know he's on here, he's going to completely disagree with me, like make a couple cheeses, a couple hamburgers, a couple pepperonis, and just let people dig in, because we had so much pizza left over last time we did this. And it's probably because Zach always cooks or makes dough for an army, so that's probably his fault. I don't know, it was just kind of chaotic. And I'm going to make my famous chicken dip. Rachel's got a veggie tray. She's bringing Gatorade and water. It's going to be a great day. Oh, and I got my stuff for the creamsicle drinks. It's not the kind I used to drink back in the good old days, but Zach found it. And I'm a little hesitant. Because it's like, is the brand moonshine a thing? Hey, Kathy, I shipped your order just a little bit ago. It's coming at you, girl, but not till Saturday because the mail doesn't come tomorrow. All right, cutting board painted. We may have to do a second coat. We're going to see. I may put this pattern on it. I don't know. That's true, Holly. I didn't think about that. We're having smoked ribs and chicken with twice baked potatoes. You know what, that's real. I was thinking about that the other day, the twice baked potatoes. I was going to ask Zach to make some. Those are always so good. Always. All right, let's see what happens. Oh, good, Bechtel, that's going to be fun. Okay, Mary, I'm gonna give you my chicken dip recipe. So it is like today I just baked 3 chicken breasts in the oven for about 45 minutes. I don't know, 375. Then I just put it in the fridge once it was cool. Tomorrow morning I'll set it out, kind of let it get, I mean, not cold, but like more like room temperature, but not room temperature. And I'll shred it. Then I get my crock pot. I'm gonna put shredded cheese in there. About a full large bag of shredded cheese. And then I'm gonna put the chicken in that I shredded. 2 bars of cream cheese. 1 cup of ranch. And like 1 large bottle of Texas Pete's hot sauce. Okay? Oh, I know, Kathy, that's horrible. Christina had a bowl of cereal for dinner. There is nothing wrong with that. We had fajitas from our favorite place delivered. Okay. So, and then I just let it melt all together until it's good to go. I stir it here and there just to make sure everything is, you know, all mixed. It's my favorite. And my nieces really love it. Dylan actually likes it too. Now, Rachel tries to make it, but she adds her own ingredients and doesn't get the right stuff, so it's never the same. I know, Loretta, isn't it so good? But that's okay, Rach. You do you, boo. You're in your YOLO era. You're in your YOLO area. Yes, we love it. Okay, so I'm just going to take this wipe because I see that I got some stuff. Too much on the side. Alright, let me see what it looks like. I'm going to just stress it a little bit. So now we got to figure out what we're doing with this guy right here. But I need to take my veggies off the board. So let me just get rid of some of this paste. And I'm just going to set these over here to the side. I just use like the Fiesta blend cheese. I don't do cheddar. Like I keep it Fiesta, the Mexican cheese. Sometimes it's like the Mexican blend, Fiesta blend. It's like white and orange cheese mixed together. It's the stuff that we use here to, like, when we have taco night, we put on our tacos. Alright, so that is done. Now I'm going to switch over to this because I need that to stay in place, and then we're going to put this away. Yes, it is buffalo chicken dip. Yes. Our city has a picnic on the 4th of July each year. My husband is a councilman, so we work. The soda truck. That's right, Holly. I remember those pictures. I should, Zach. I'm tired thinking about that. Can you help me with that in the morning? Maybe give me a little push. Hey, Maud. What's up, girl? All right. What do I want to do? I'm going to grab a paper towel so that I can kind of like offload some of this. And I'm just going to paint this. I am not going to push very hard because, friends, we've got a lot of holes on this one. And I don't need a whole bunch of paint ending up on the sides. I mean, you can, but not me tonight. Okay. Awesome, Christina. That's going to be fun. Oh, I just stuck my hand in that. So, the board we're using, y'all, everything we're using tonight is 25% off. But you have to grab it before midnight. So, if you're live right now, which you will see that red box, go type in the word board, and it's got add-on pieces. And if I could, I would show them to you, but I'll show them to you in a minute. There's 6. It's a set of 6 add-ons. Your base cutouts will come with the cutting board, this, and then the vegetable garden cutouts. You know what exactly don't get me is the easel for the back. It's okay. Hi, Linda Brock. Annette, what are you doing? How are you? Actually, I think we decided this is not going to come with an easel. It's going to be more like a linear. I don't know. Hi, Debbie Howard. How are you, girl? Or Miss Debbie Wood. Miss Debbie, I got your message. And I will take care of you. Probably in the morning. For your barn hair don't care. Highland Cow. Can't go wrong. I only have like 2 of those bundles left in my VIP group. I showed them earlier. And y'all were like, what? Say what on the what? Hey, Sandy. Messenger is not working. Are y'all receiving anything? Let me see if you commented something else, Shelly. It is very, well, some days she can be moody. All right, that's good. I don't need to do this 100%. Let me think about this. Okay, so we've got everything we need painted. Yes, yes, yes. Hold on. Please hold. Please hold. Okay. Shelly, I see that we sent you a message. You just might need to check your message request. You have all the details tonight. The link to the Etsy shop with these cutouts. It shows that you received it. All right, so we were doing some surgery on this guy. This bottle of paint, this gigantic thing here, this is sheepskin. Okay, now we are going to grab Mr. Pen. And I'm going to do the edges of my cutting board. This just allows me to clean out or clean up the edges so that you do not see all of that excess paint. It's a saving grace for me. I ain't got time to sand it. Or do I want to paint the edges? Not really. Okay. All right, that's done. Now, this really is probably not that wet. So let's just go ahead and do the edges of this. Like so. Let me just check in here to see if I went a little haywire with my painting. So far, nothing too crazy. Over here it looks fine. Over here, just a couple spots. Okay, now we're done with that. Now I gotta figure out which vegetables I'm gonna do. So I wanna do the carrots, I wanna do the tomato. What else did I say? Maybe the peas, and maybe this guy. Maybe the jalapeno. I think that's good. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I am going to clean the edges of this. Otherwise, it's going to make me go absolutely nuts. Okay? Hi, Kim. I'm great. Shelly, let me know if you got that message. But I see that we sent it. Sometimes you have to check your message requests. They like to go hiding in there. So the reason I switched markers is because this has a little bit more fine, like, not details, but like, it's not straight edges. And the Mr. Pen, with it being so wide, it doesn't always fit into those little bitty nooks and crannies. Okay? And I'm using the brush tip side. There's like a bullet tip and a brush tip. I believe is what it's called. But it does it silent, and all my buttons say I have sound set full blast, and the phone was in my hand and still didn't know you messaged me. Been happening for a couple weeks. That's so weird. I went to my phone company and they say it's not my phone. Who knows, Joe? Do you hear other sounds when it comes to Messenger? Maybe it's a setting where you have notification sounds turned off. Maybe one day you got really sick of me sending you something and you turned me off. Have you ever thought about that? Just kidding, Deb. I know you didn't do that. Oh, okay. So you got the message. Awesome. Okay. You may be able to check out as a guest. Maybe. Have you ever purchased on Etsy before, Shelly? All right, there's that. So we have 2 more to go. And then what we're going to do next is figure out what colors to use on our veggies. And this will pair with the club transfer for July. So if you are a club subscriber, you're going to get this. Hello, Elizabeth. How are you? Oh, not Mr. Penn. Mr. Penn is he's too fat. He's too chubby. His end is too chubby to get some of these edges. But I'm sure he has a different size. I just haven't looked. I think Dana got some. She sent me a picture. I just haven't looked myself. Like, isn't I said it just like theirs? I hear them, but that's so crazy. I don't know. All right, so we're going to do these 5 veggies. Okay, carrots. We know we're pretty self-explanatory, right? Papaya. Oh. Let's look at the transfer. Okay, I'm going to grab pesto, and I might cheat and use a new color. Hey, Autumn. Autumn, did you find your way to the site? Okay, what color? Well, I don't even know what this is. Are we going to go radish? Should we do radish? I'm thinking radish, y'all. I'm going to say radish. Because I want to. Alright, so let me look up a picture of a radish. So I'm thinking like, oh shoot. It needs to be bright red, I think. Candy apple red. Radish, okay. Radish here. Radish. Okay. Deb says a beet. Peas. Alright, well peas, I mean, gosh, these are like a weird color. I'm going to go with meadow. And then tomatoes, I think we'll do cherry. And then we have jalapeno, right? Crystal, hey Crystal. Is that a jalapeno? Jalapenos. Oh, I don't know. Help me, friends, help me. Okay, let's get started here. Let's wax all of these before we do anything. Even though we might end up painting over the top, I don't care. We're going to wax them. That's a jalapeno. Okay, so those are like green as well. So is a cucumber. All right, so I'm going to apply our surface wax. Anytime you paint one of our cutouts, and you're going to put a sticky transfer down, you need to make sure that you wax because you don't want your paint to peel up. Okay? They're green or red. I think I'll do green. Well, we have a lot of red and green here, y'all. Shoot, y'all. Peppers, green or red. It's fine, whatever. It'll be a Christmassy looking vegetable cutting board thingy. All right, I did that one. I did that one. Did I do the peas? Let's do this one. So this transfer, kind of tricky with the eyes because you have to remember whatever you see on this transfer as the teal, the color of your surface is what's going to come through. So, I gotta really think about this because I may have to paint these. So carrots. Let's grab our transfer. You could, yes. All right, everybody sit back, relax, and enjoy the show because we're about to go on a wild goose chase to figure out what we're doing here. Okay. Line up the carrots. Okay, I'm going to do the tomato here, the tomato. This one I may not be as concerned about. I don't think I'm going to worry about painting that one. Okay, can't put that one down because the carrots are bumping into it. Same with this one, I may not need to paint it. This one we do. Kira's in the house. All right, let's line this up. Okay. This one has to wait. All right, so I'm going to take Dune. And we're going to go over this. We're going to create an outline. So that I know where I can paint and where to stop. I mean, I could just do all of this up here in green and then all of this in papaya down below. I mean, I kind of want them to look realistic. All right, let's peel this up. And now we have our carrot. Okay. You could call it banana pepper, yes. How are you, Melissa? All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to line up our radish, or beet for Miss Deb. Okay, we're going to do the same thing. Taking our dune to create the outline. I don't even know. Yeah, okay, never mind. Kind of looks like an onion. Because, you know, I would know because I eat onions. Not. No, thank you. Got this all over me. All right, we're going to peel this up. Set this to the side. Voila. Hello, Amy Smith. Hey, Marcel. Where's our jalapeno? Right there. And let's do this. Now we're going to have to get some paintbrushes out. Figure out what do we want to do. All right, last one we have is the tomato. Think I can convince Zach to come claim my transfer? And take bets? I hear him running to me. All right, done with the dune. Okay, so I'm just going to put this in my cup. We're going to close this up and put this away. Hey, hey, Deborah. Onions? No. No way. Okay, let's peel this up. Now we have an outline. Oh, I guess you didn't make it. Watch it all, you know, like he's busy or something. All right, I'm going to spray this. We're going to clean this off because we're going to use it again. And I'm going to take a board eraser. And we're going to take our board eraser and wipe off all of that paste that we have on it. Like so. Y'all, he's in there working hard. Or is he hardly working? Y'all hear the machine running? Okay, and now we're going to clean the back. Because the paste does go through the screen. Okay, so if you want to join my club and you want to get this transfer, this is exclusive. You cannot go purchase this on the website. Okay, you have to be part of the club. You have to subscribe to club in order to get this. Okay, so we're going to just wipe that off, and I'm going to lay this over here on my backer sheet, and then it's going to be ready for us whenever we're ready to use it again. Okay, so y'all hit the heart button, comment the word board. All the cutouts we're using, the interchangeable cutting board is on Etsy, 25% off until midnight. All right, put this aside.
You're doing a great job for a woman who doesn't eat vegetables.
Okay, let's grab our pieces and let's just make sure that they're dry. And then we're going to figure this out together. That's kind of wet. Hi, Sally Smith. I want to do with this. I need to just simmer down now. All right, let's work on our peas. We're gonna go with Meadow. Hello, Barbara. We're gonna grab a paintbrush, and we're just going to. This is gross. Spray some water in there. There we go. Get it to the right consistency. I'm just kind of mixing it up. And I'm just going to add some paste. I'm going to paint with our paste in between the lines. Where we added the dune. Okay, nothing fancy, just painting. All right, not too much water. Now I just made a gigantic mess on my paintbrush. You got yours, Cheryl? Came in the mail? All right, y'all. I'm going to go back over it with some thicker paste. The more water you add, the lighter your color is going to be. And I didn't want that. Okay, so there's our peas. I have the jalapenos pulled up over here. What if we use... We're going to use Meadow again. Hi, Connie. How are you? Happy 4th. Thanks, Cheryl. Let's wait to see when it's done. I'm excited. Y'all are huge fans of Interchangeable, so this is going to be right up your alley, my friends. All right, so there's some white spots on the stem. Okay. Radish. Radish stems are a little bit lighter green, right? So what if we do sage? Where are you, sage? Right there. Okay, so on this one, this needs help. Bad. Good grief. Bring it back to life. All right. Then we're going to take it and paint. Oh, that was dumb. Thank you. I went over the side, the edge. edge. So that's why you need to pay attention to those lines you created with that dune color and not go over. It's like, what do you call those? Not really color by number, but kind of. It's nowhere close to that, but you know what I mean. It's called coloring in the lines, painting in the lines. So this one is going to require a very skinny brush. So I'm going to tiptoe it over that section. I think we're good. Oh, thanks, Sandy. I'm glad you're relaxed. Don't fall asleep. I'm relaxed too. I love painting. It relaxes me. I mean, I am not a professional by any stretch, but y'all know. Any type of crafting is therapy. Okay, so we have our leaves, okay? So it looks like a mess, but don't worry. Trust the process, my friends. Trust the process. Okay, what is this thing? The, whatchamacallit? I don't even know what I'm trying to say. The radish, right? Okay, so what we're going to do, I think I'm done with that. We're going to, let me see what this looks like. Are beets darker color? What if we fill in the radish with a little bit of currant jam? Okay, so I'm just going around the edge where there's a white line. Kind of filling this in, because anywhere that there's white inside the area, or yeah, in the middle of the area where you added your dune paste, that's going to show through. Now, do I really need to do this entire thing? No. Just the areas that are white. Here we go again, tiptoeing at the bottom. Goes to a point. Okay. Oh, I did, Zach. That's right. I have, thanks, Sandy. I have these books that are, it's like paint by number, but they're stickers, just like Zach said in the comments. I still have them, and I took them when I traveled. Pretty neat. Okay, so hear me out on this one. This is a tomato, so I'm going to re-chalk the silk screen over it. So majority of it is red. Wherever you see the white lines, that is what you're going to see right now as the background color with sheepskin. My question to you is, do we leave it as is and just paint a little bit of the stem? Or maybe we mix cherry and candy apple. Update new. Okay, let's work on our carrots while y'all tell me what to do. Y'all are really good about bossing me around. Okay, here we go. This is awful. Hey, Dana. We have a interchangeable cutting board that goes with the July club transfer, and you have the option to purchase add-ons, a set of 6 to change throughout the year. And it's on sale, 25% off tonight. Tonight. No code needed, by the way. Comment the word board, B-O-A-R-D, and there is a link to my Etsy shop. It's the second link. Study hall. Yeah, I don't know where mine is, Holly. Maybe it's behind me. You know, honestly, I don't even know if I ever used that color. Red background and black for the outlines. So paint, okay, so paint those black. Zach, I don't think my rust is working. It might be beyond helped. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so here's our carrot. We painted like the carrot, the sticks, I don't know, whatever. The carrot. We painted the darn carrot. Okay, so we're going to close this up. We're done with the orange, and now we got to figure out what color to do for this. I was thinking eucalyptus. Like the stem, the thingies. Like the stalk? No, is that a carrot stalk or is that a corn stalk? I don't know, y'all. Okay, so be mindful on this one. Stay in the lane of the leaves.
You know, once a time in my life I thought you were beyond help. Now look at you. You're a superstar.
Way to put a girl down and bring her right back up.
Amen.
You're crazy. Yeah, I don't think Rust is back there. It's alright, I can look.
Oh,
What does the dog need?
She needs love.
She's a high maintenance today. No, I don't sit there and bark.
Oh, saucy. That's what I was thinking of.
Saucy?
Yeah. Look at that. I mean,
for tomato?
yeah. Needs a little work. It's good. I don't know.
Pure Mills. Okay.
Let's see what chat says. Chat, y'all remember this color of the month? Wait, no, it wasn't color of the
You
month.
guys the other day about that concrete. Yes,
Saucy.
Jen. Study hall, I do have. So, Holly, I think that might be too bright. Let me show you. I think it's too bright. I mean, I don't eat tomatoes, but I don't think I've seen a tomato that bright before, right? But I like your thinking. Okay, so Deb said paint some of this in black. Kind of makes sense. So we're going to just go around where the little black lines are.
Quick troublemaker.
Kira's here.
We see you. We all hear you. Say hi to chat. What's up, chat? Don't be wagging your tail at me.
Dude, Zach will be in the garage with his radio on, singing, and she loses her mind. Not like bad.
She wants to play.
She loves when he sings.
No, don't you dare pick that up. She almost picked up one of your crafts.
From the box?
Yeah.
Maybe so Monday finished
I
project?
kid you not, she almost did.
So today she was barking, and I'm like, what is her problem? He goes, I know what she needs. She needs me to sing to her. I'm like, I don't think so. So everybody should be off work tomorrow, huh? Or no, maybe not. Maybe not everybody. Okay, so there's that. So I've just gone in and I've painted it. Okay, like so. I think there's a little tiny bit of green we can add. We'll do pesto. You're not getting the message, Dana? Let's see, maybe you already commented something else. You know, because why would anything, go as planned? Yes, you commented. Okay, when you said I'm going to have to check out the replay, that's why. But hold your horses, girl. I got you. Yeah, it will only send one message. Okay, so it's coming. It's on its way. All right, here we go. Let's go in with pesto. Oh boy, this is too big. I don't know. Okay, so here's what we have to do next. We're going to move this over here, and I'm going to grab the cutting board because I'm going to wax the cutting board. Who doesn't know that? Saucy may be a good idea, like tomato sauce, yes. Okay, so I'm going to wax this entire thing because I think I'm going to put a transfer on it. But I also don't want to transfer or a color that's really going to take away from all the fun items that you get to put in here. Because like I said, you can purchase the add-ons for 25% off tonight. This base file comes with the veggies already. So just be aware. Okay, so there's that. Then I'm going to come over here to my pieces. We started with peas, right? So these are dry. That is dry. Let me dry these real quick. And I'm going to go ahead and wax these because we're going to put the transfer back down. And I don't want it to peel up the paste. So let's make sure all of this is dry before I go apply the wax, because I certainly don't want to smear it across my cutout. Like that green right there is not dry, and I just got it all over. Of course I did. Okay, I'm going to take a wipe and clean off my hands so that I don't make a bigger mess. I got some pesto on the outside. Silly me. Okay, wax. Let's start with the peas. Jalapeno. This guy, radish. Turn it over or turn it around. Do that one. Let's do the carrot. the leaves, or whatever those are called. And then we've got our spotted tomato. This kind of reminds me of like cheetah print. I don't know why. Okay, so now I'm going to put this away. Here we go. Y'all ready for this? Maybe I can get Zach to help me clean this transfer. What do y'all think? Okie dokie. All right, friends. Guess what we're going to do? We're going to add a pattern to this. Deb, I read your comments again about the howling, and I'm like laughing out loud. I could totally see that. Okay, so I'm going to peel this off. This is called Weed-In. This is one of our Tiffany. It's from the Tiffany collection. Okay? And I'm going to grab a fuzzing cloth, and I'm going to add lint to the back of this. I want it to not be so sticky. So this is going to add lint to the back of this so that it does not stick to my cutting board so well. I mean, we want it to stick, but not like glue. Okay? All right, now Zach is going to come do this, right? I'm going to line this up right here along the edge of my little mat. All right, I'm going to press it down, and I'm actually going to use, I think I'm going to use Dune. Because like I said, I don't want it to be so in your face that it takes away from the interchangeables. Because y'all, the add-on set has all of this. Eggs, lemons, tulips. Where's the other tulip? Lemons. Eggs, like I said. And then your little chicken rooster guy, whatever it is. But this is a separate listing on Etsy for 25% off tonight. Okay? Okay. Yes, Darcy, they are. See? We're thinking, girl, we're thinking a lot alike. Yes, so they're under the new section. On a new category. Okay? Alright, here we go. So I'm going to just drag my paste over the silk screen. Hopefully I have enough. I'm going to have to open a new jar of Dune very, very soon. And then I may work with Zach and be like, hey, can we come up with some more add-ons? But you get 6 to start. Technically, you have 7, including the veggies. But the veggies are included in the original, like with the cutting board. All right, before I go any further, I'm lifting this up so that it does not dry in the silk screen. Don't peel it all the way off because I got to do this. Okay, lay it back down. I don't know what you did. You got paint on your face, buddy.
I have paint all over me because I was in there for 30 seconds and I touched something.
Is that how it works?
That's how it works.
Yeah, Darcy, check under the new section. I think it says like cutting board add-ons. I did double check to make sure they were there and under the sale. And no code is needed, y'all. I'm making a mess.
Oh my.
Yeah, I know. It's under my fingernail. Okay. All right. So, what do you need? Board eraser. Let's just try this. All right, let me just dry it just a little bit so that I can actually move it. Oh, I love it, y'all. You see how it's light? Thank you, Crystal. Okay, that's all I needed right there. Just enough. Now I'm going to bring this over here. And we're going to lay it there. Hopefully Zach doesn't set anything on it because it is wet. Just a little. Now let's grab our transfer for the club. And we're going to continue. But we need to also fuzz this. Because remember, anytime that you clean your transfer, you are removing that fuzz or lint that you added to it. So I need to do this again before I lay it down on my veggies. Okay. So let's start with the carrots. So we're going to line them up where we added our Dune paste to begin with. Just like so. Okay. Now, I think what I'm going to do for this, because the green is going to be very in your face. We're going to cheat. We're going to test one of the brand new colors launching next week. Called Marmalade.
I'm back.
Okay.
All clean.
Thanks. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Okay, that's done. I really need a new cup for all my scraps. For all of my paintbrushes. Okay, this is the new color Ivy. We're cheating. It's coming in July, right? We're using the July transfer. It's allowed.
Mm-hmm.
What?
You think, I'm thinking, taking that basket right there and making it like a spice rack holder with vegetables on it now.
What basket?
The one right behind you, your tool one. I just thought of a project for you. Boom.
For you next week.
Maybe we'll do it next week.
OMG. Look at the carrot. That is amazing. Okay, so there's our carrot. Now we're going to work on our radish. Right there. And I'm going to go, so what did I do here? I used sage. So on this, I think I'm going to do meadow. Meadow up here. Meadow. And then hopefully that sage will pop underneath or in the background of the leaves. Okay. Let me peel this up, release the paste. Oh yes. Amen. Okay. This, so I did currant jam. I think this is where I was going to do. The majority of this is going to be the red. Okay. I had to think that through. Grab another squeegee. About 900 of them over here. All right, and then make sure you get all of that silk screen covered. Okay, close this. Let's lift it and see. Look at that one. Y'all, this is so cute. Oh my gosh, I'm having a fun time. All right, let's do our peas. Let's do our peas. Peas are probably one of my favorite. Well, let's be real. I eat green beans and peas. I do eat corn, but there's no corn on this one. Okay, so this one, we used meadow. Why don't we go pesto with it? Hi, Dretha. Yes, Dana, isn't it fun? Let's do pesto for this one. Ow. Hit my elbow. Thanks, Sally. Oh, yes. There's our peas. See our peas? That's a lot of pesto on there. Okay, let's do our jalapeno. So this one was meadow. We need a different green. Should we go with the ivy? Why not? We can do whatever we want, right? So the jalapeno we outlined in new color coming next week called Ivy. Yes, that looks great. Okay, and then we've got our tomatoes, which is just going to be in cherry. Okay. Let me close this. Sound like maybe veggies I eat, yes. Thank you, Becky. I think it turned out good, y'all. Like, I came on here with no plan. Zilch nada. Well, let's be honest. About 2 hours ago, I had no plan. Like, to come on live. But, no. Gotta go hang out with my friends. A little late night crafting. Never hurts anybody. Okay, I think I'm going in the right direction. I don't even know. Now we need to do like the stem. We did pesto, right? Let's just do meadow. We're gonna grab the detail tool because there is little details in this. That's about 82,000 paintbrushes over here, y'all. No, I don't eat salad. It reminds me of going outside and just picking up grass and putting it in your mouth. Ooh, look at our tomato. That looks so cool. All right, we gotta clean this. Zach's in there busy whipping up pizza dough. I hear the mixer going. So there's a lot of, well, there's red on here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a wipe to get most of it off first. No, ma'am, Darcy. No salad here. They look good, but I'm not going to go put grass in my mouth. I don't know, y'all. It's just, it's a texture thing. I've always had like texture issues with certain foods. And you would have thought that over time my taste buds would change. Did that bring the boil eraser back? Uh-oh, tomato is getting smashed. Good thing I have one that forgot to clean. Alright, so this is how you clean your transfer in case you did not know. Okay, then spray the back side. You're going to do the exact same thing because the paste does go through the screen, and you're going to just wipe that off, okay, with your board eraser. We do sell the board erasers. They come in a 2-pack on my website. They are the most amazing thing ever, okay? I know, Sue, vegetables never look so good. You're so funny. All right, dry it off. You do not want to put your transfer on when it's wet on your backer sheet. Just don't do it, okay? And then we're going to move this. And I'm going to place this sticky side facing up, okay? And I'm going to grab the backer sheet. So these are the backer sheets. That's what we call them, the backer sheets. You're going to put the white side to the sticky side. The other side is like a yellowish, okay? A lot of food, she says, is a texture thing, yes. Late night crafting with veggies that I don't eat. Right? Okay, so I do put all of my transfers in the sleeve that they came in. So I'm like doing paste all over. It's fine. Nobody is a very clean crafter, right? Okay, so we're going to just kind of like fold this, curve it, make a U shape, shove it in there, flip it over, pull out the flap, like so, and look, check it out. It's ready to go. Back in my little club kit, I put them down here in this drawer. Now, you do get the other veggies, but I didn't use those tonight. So, let's put all this away so that we can put this together. Connie's been eating a lot of broccoli, red lettuce, and spinach lately. Patty likes a lot of veggies. Hi, Patty. All right, let me just shove all this back in here. These two colors are retired. They go back here. So, Zach brought my other transfer in. So, I'm going to show you how to put the bigger transfers on their backer sheet. I'm going to roll it to where the white side is facing out. Okay? Then I'm going to lay it here. I'm going to line at the corners, line at the edge. Put my pointer and my thumb right here. And then just let it fall. Press it down. You want to make sure that you do not have any air bubbles on your transfer when it's on the backer sheet. Okay? Darcy likes veggies. Hot peppers is the only ones you don't eat. Well, y'all can have my veggies, except for green beans and peas and carrots. No, I hate carrots. What am I kidding? Corn! Put some corn on the plate, G. The mat, Nisa, how are you? It's just a dish drying mat. If you comment the word board, B-O-A-R-D, it's one of my favorites. All right, so here are veggies, but we're going to do this first. We need to put this together. And some of this, even though we already did this once, sometimes you will have your paste when you're using your transfers just kind of go over the edge. So I'm just going to clean it up really quick. Okay. Now, I got to think about this. Do I want this? I think I'm gonna leave it alone. Okay, so you're gonna get 4 spacers. Okay, and there's lines you're gonna put there. So we're gonna glue these together. So these are gonna go right on top of each other. Okay, I am using stick fast glue. The thick, not thin. Okay, and I want to kind of just hold these in place. Now I've glued my fingers to the pieces. I want to just hold them in place. Now that I have 2 of them together, I'm going to go ahead and put them on the actual board itself, the cutting board. Now, I have to get my glasses on, y'all, because this is small. Okay? And this is going to help me line up, excuse me, to make sure this is lined up. Then we're going to add 3. I'm just applying a little bit of glue. Nothing crazy. Stay up. Like that. All right. And then number 4. Kind of press and hold it. And then ideally what you'll do is you're just going to lay this right on top. Then it's going to create that space. Okay? I do not like artichokes, no. But, y'all, we got to do something to it. Can't only do it halfway, okay? And I may end up doing this around the edge, I don't know, of the cutting board, but I want to bring this a little bit to my standards. Yes. This is my standard right here. Oh, I love it so much. And I'm just going to kind of go throughout and just add a little bit of here, a little bit of there. Michelle Pryor, what are you doing, girl? We're all late. Past my bedtime. Not really. All right, I'm going to go around the edge of this. Make it a little bit of rustic, worn. This is very much my style. Farmhousey. All right, almost done. Okay, so like I said, I just went around the edges. Made it a little bit of pretty. Keto friendly. Yeah, I've never done the keto thing. All right, let's glue this. Let's glue it down. Oh my stinking gosh. Y'all need this in your life. Oh, this is so cute. I know, Gabby. I don't need any of it either, girl. Oh, how fun, Michelle. Tell everybody I said hey, even though they have no idea who I am, except for, Mr. Joe. I know, guys. I'm almost done, I promise. Thanks for hanging out. This is late for me too. Oh, but guys, my veggies have to be a little distressed as well. They're not matchy. Just give me a second. Let me go around. Give them a little bit of love. This radish needs to look old. It's looking too young. Do the jalapeno. I may not even need to dip this on the pad, y'all. Got a lot on there. Did you glue? I did. Oh, I probably did, didn't I? Yep. So it's probably wet. Probably need to wipe that off. Thanks, Jean. Got my back, girl. I don't want to put my veggies in there because they'll be glued. Yeah, don't glue all 4 veggies like Amy did. He'll be calling me. He'll be fluent in foul language. Saying, hello, now my pieces are stuck. Okay, I think we got it. Okay, let me check that, Jean. I did not dare put my finger in there. I see it. I think I got it. Did I get this? Yeah. Did I do that side? Yeah, I did. Okay, y'all ready? Here it is. Egg sandwich, Deb. All right, so the idea behind this is, let me just make sure this is dry. You're just gonna shove your little veggies in there. And you can see them through. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna sleep so well tonight, knowing I delivered y'all a banger, as we call it in our house. Look at this. I have to look at it from the front. Oh my goodness, look how cute. What do y'all think about this? And then you could, y'all, honestly fit the rest of these veggies in there. These 5 other veggies you could totally put in there. So, this piece right here you're staring at is set number 1. You get the veggies, okay? It's 25% off until midnight. And then you can purchase all of the add-ons. The lemons, the eggs. It's a set. You purchase them all at once. The tulips, the utensils, these things, and the chicken. So this is all a separate listing. You purchase as a whole. 25% off that. 25% off this. And then you can just like lean this against on your wall and your counter. So what do y'all think? Hit the heart button for me. Comment the word board, BOARD, and go make you one. All right? Thanks for hanging out, friends. Have a great night. Bye.